So I guess I'm reminded of Oob in Dragon Ball GT, which was one of my first roles, and it was incredible, kind of like what Lucian said. All of a sudden you're part of a known thing, and you just kind of were getting going. And Oob was also trying to figure out where they fit, and what they were supposed to do, and how powerful they were, and all of that purposeful work was really reflective for a young actor going, do I even deserve to be here? Like, I don't even know. So I'll try, and I'll try, and I'll try again until we feel like, yeah, maybe we can lend our engine to that character for a bit.
I think I'm jumping back to the other questions we were talking about, but everyone was kind of mentioning these small roles but big franchise. That you're like, oh, amazing, I didn't tell them, that's the best, like, that's so awesome. Is there sort of a dream franchise or property, past, present, doesn't matter if it's already happened, that you would have loved or, to be a part of and have a name and a credit, big or small? Do you have a dream? Do we all have a dream? What franchise do you wish you could be part of?
I have one. One of my favorite video games in the whole world is Xenogears, and and they've gone on to make the Xeno Saga games and more recently Xenoblade. I know they record those games now primarily in England, to the best of my knowledge, but if the fates would allow, being in a Xenoblade game, whatever Takahashi has in store next, now that Xenoblade franchise, now 3 is done, it's completed the arc, that would be very cool. Yeah.
Oh, I can just get it out of the way. Just Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've always wanted to be on that show. And everyone does such a great job. I don't deserve any of their roles, but gotta love that show.
Big wide world.
If M. Night wants a VO for the sequel, no.
Oh my gosh. For me, I really love Final Fantasy games. They were the series that jump-started me into really finding my love for JRPGs. And I started with Final Fantasy VIII, and that's one of my favorites. As high school drama trash as it is, I love it so much. And I've been lucky enough to be a part of like a lot of spin-off franchises of Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and just to name one. And I would love to just be a part of a main series game. I think that would be really cool to be in a main series game as like an original character. And that would be like probably my biggest dream, I think.
It used to be My Hero Academia. I said I'd voice a bush in My Hero Academia, but then I got to do Lady Nagant, which was so much better than a bush. I would have had fun with bush. For me, probably Assassin's Creed or BioShock.
I just shot Nathan a look about BioShock because he wrote like a thesis about it.
I've done many embarrassing things in my life. Stage vote of that, thank you very much.
Let's talk about it.
Funny and cool. You got a lot of swag for submitting that.
Yeah. I submitted this paper to them. They sent me like a box of swagger, but this was when I was doing my master's, and so I was already pretty much an old man. And when they sent it to me, they thought I was a kid. So like in the box, there's like a note that says, "For the essay kid." And I'm like, oh well, stuff is stuff.
Stuff is stuff. Very good. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much.
So what about you guys talked about your emotional connection to a role and sort of the circumstance of that. But not all roles are the same to perform, and different roles require different levels of commitment. So I'm just wondering, from your guys' perspective, is there a particular role that resonates with you as being the most challenging? And I don't mean that in terms of just emotional connection. I mean maybe the physicality was challenging. maybe the dialogue was challenging, something that you really had to push yourself to deliver to the quality that you wanted to. Anything come to mind?
Yeah, for me, I think it's probably a big toss-up between Ryuko from Kill la Kill or Gon from Hunter x Hunter. Both are very vocally stressful roles. And Hunter x Hunter went on for like 148 episodes, so luckily Gon's not like screaming the entire time like Ryuko is in Kill la Kill. But yeah, nearing the end of Hunter x Hunter gets really intense, and I want to do as good of a job as I can, but I also have to worry about my vocal health. So I did the best I could to the extent that I could for that one, and then Kill la Kill was hard for the screaming because it was like I was very new at the time, and I'm a very quiet person.
I know I'll never be the same. Shook my world so hard again. Wish I washed away my sins. He's a dead man walking, blank stare in his eyes. Should have given up on the ones I trust. Never should have been surprised when they shot him down. Cold blood to the ground.